This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for May 5, 2023, body found floating in Rio Cobre. The body of a man was found floating in the Rio Cobre near the Spanish Town Bypass Bridge in St. Catherine on Thursday afternoon. The body was later identified as that of 40-year-old Donovan Lishon Martin, otherwise called the Super Don, from Quarry Hill in Spanish Town. Martin is said to be of unsound mind. It was reported that around 12:10 p.m., the body was discovered by residents who saw it floating in a section of the Rio Cobre in a partially decomposed state, clad in a discolored long-sleeved shirt and blue shorts with a sneaker on the right foot. The body had a wire tied around its neck, which was attached to a tree root on the river bank. Martin, police said, had been missing since last Sunday. It was not clear as to how or by what means the wire came to be around his neck. Martin's body was removed and transported to the Spanish Town Hospital. It was later taken to the morgue for storage, pending a post-mortem examination. Auto body repairman and a cosmetologist allegedly tried to mail cocaine. An auto body repairman and a cosmetologist were brought before the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday for allegedly attempting to ship cocaine via the Portmore and the Crossroads post offices. Conroy Hayden, 49, and Ashanae Francis, 24, faced possession of cocaine, attempting to export cocaine, and a conspiracy to export cocaine charges. Presiding Judge Lorraine Cole Montague was told that on two occasions, August 8, 2022, at the Crossroads Post Office and December 22, 2022, at the Portmore Post Office, Hayden and Francis attempted to ship packages. On both occasions, the court was told the packages contained food items such as Excelsior crackers, but upon reviewing the items, cocaine, 1 pound and 8.5 ounces, was discovered in the shipment. During her bail hearing, Francis's defense attorney said Francis had no previous convictions and is the mother of a 4-year-old child. She was offered bail in the sum of $400,000 with reporting conditions. Meanwhile, attempting to explain why he was allegedly shipping cocaine, Hayden claimed that a friend asked him to ship what he thought were food items to London. He said he had no idea that the cocaine was in the packages. I do remember crackers and the sausage was in the package, Hayden said. The man gave me $9,000 to ship the packages and they said keep the change. However, Hayden, who claimed to be a caretaker at a residence in Red Hill, St. Andrew, was not offered bail because, according to the investigating officer, she was not convinced that the house he purported to live in was his permanent place of abode. The I.O. said when she went to verify his address, only clothing items were found and nothing else to suggest that he lives there. However, Hayden told the judge that he lived at a house with his girlfriend and has been paying $20,000 monthly for rent and caring for the premises over the last 2 years, while the owner does renovation for an Airbnb. I just control one room downstairs that is finished, Hayden said. I've never been in any trouble before. We have to be more discerning. We have to question more. It can't be that somebody just asks for a favor to send out a package and we don't ask certain questions, Cole Montague said. Hayden was further remanded. Both defendants were ordered to return to court on July 3, when it is expected that the case file will be completed. Parents fight after prank call that child missing. A woman and her ex-partner appeared in the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday, both facing assault charges after a prank call that one of their children was missing caused a bust-up between the former lovers. After receiving the prank call from her friends, the woman, Tamara Wint, said she left work in a hurry in search of her child, but the kid was safely home with the father, Sherman Shervin. Wint and Shervin share 2 children, ages 18 months and 5 years, but it was not revealed in court which child the prank call was about. Upon seeing the distraught mother, Shervin reportedly called her careless, and this sparked a fight between the pair, resulting in both of them being slapped with an assault charge. When Senior Parish Judge Lorraine Cole Montague asked Shervin if he hit the mother of his children. Shervin said, "It's just a little tangling me and her have, Your Honor." He said that Wint come on me yard with bare excitement, and she even drew a knife at him. But Wint said, "I almost black out," recalling how she felt when she thought her child was missing. "I can understand why you go to him yard with bare excitement," the judge acknowledged, adding that Wint should never refer to those people who made the call as her friends. "Me block and delete them, Your Honor," Wint responded. She went on to allege that during the altercation with Shervin, he hit her in her face until it was black and blue. She added that they have been separated for 2 years. "If both of you are respectful and responsible, other stuff doesn't have to happen," Cole Montague said. "You want to finish this case, ma'am? You want to finish this case, sir?" Cole Montague asked. "Yes, ma'am," they both answered. It was ultimately decided that Shervin will pay Wint $10,000 for her medical expenses. Both parties are to return to court on May 9, when it is expected that compensation will be made. "Live in peace, you hear?" the judge said as they exited the courtroom. Police report progress in probe of bus shooting on Spanish Town Road. The Hunts Bay police say they are making progress in their investigation into last month's attack on a public passenger bus along Spanish Town Road, in which 1 person was killed and 6 others, including 3 children, wounded. A woman killed in the attack was the mother of one of the wounded children. The 2 main suspects were recently captured by the police. A senior investigator told the news that the charges will be laid in the case based on evidence gathered by the police. The men are also scheduled to face a series of identification parades. It was reported that on April 21, about 2:30 p.m., the bus stopped at the intersection of Spanish Town Road and the Seaview Gardens to pick up passengers when 2 armed men opened fire on a man who was about to enter the vehicle. The wounded passengers were taken to hospital, where the woman died a few days after the incident. JMDA wants incoming doctors spread across all levels of health service. The Jamaica Medical Doctors Association wants incoming doctors to be distributed at all levels of the system. Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton, during his sectoral debate presentation on Wednesday, said more than 1,100 doctors are to be added to the health service. JMDA President Dr. Mindy Fitz-Henley says doctors can range from interns to in-house officers and medical officers 1, 2, and 3. She says in the past, the ministry has added a number of medical officer 1 posts instead of a range.
What we need is all levels to be added to the system. As I stated, an MO3 is a specialist in an area. And so we will need specialists to be added as well as MO1, MO2s. We can't have it that we just have a surplus of MO1 levels there without the specialists as well. We work as a team and we work side by side, but we have to have all ranges of doctors available in the system for us to be able to run efficiently. And that is what we're hoping for. We do not currently have the breakdown of how many persons along each level will be added yet, or within each specialty. We're one team, and we've always been like that. And so we would have to increase all levels of the healthcare team. And so that would include our nurses. We would also need to increase our support staff as well, because when you increase the numbers of the doctors, you will also need to increase the numbers of people who work on the wards, the numbers in the radiology area. So it wouldn't just be the doctors alone that would be increasing. Now, there was no specific number stated, and he said that he would get back to that at another time. And so it would be prudent that everyone throughout the healthcare team, all the numbers are increased.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.